Morning everybody, it's Wednesday morning, we're back at it. Dean just cleared the Citroen out, he's had enough with it, it's going to the scrapyard that. We've had enough, so he's going to drive that one over. I'm on with doing this one now. The old Citroen, getting the cat off the Citroen. Bit barbaric, but doesn't matter. That's the cat there, K300. I'm just going to chop through the turbo there. And there's two 30mm bolts, one there, one there. That takes it away from the block and cut it underneath there at EMR. So this one's going now. We're back after the scrapyard and we'll let you know. That's it, it's through, is that?
Through the turbo pipe.
That's it.
And then at the bottom they'll chop it at the other end.
Yeah, a couple of 30mm bolts and good to go, is that?
So we're gonna, this one's going to get winched on now.
Could that be the key for
No,
it?
I found it, it's already in it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
So, we'll winch that one on now.
Yeah, we'll get it winched on and we'll see you at the scrapyard. Well, you guessed it guys, we had a phone call on the way back from scrapyard after weighing the two Citroens in. Another petrol Astra from a trader over in Colne. Another Vauxhall. So that just goes to show off, it's been about bloody 10 it last bloody 3 weeks, I think. I think head gas has gone on this one.
Yeah, water pump, dump head on it.
Winch is playing up. We'll have to have a look at it. It's not going back in. So I think it's
you a fresh one.
Fresh one up. Some fresh solenoid, just something like that. But right, we're gonna get back to my house and have a quick brew. Welcome back, everyone. We've took the Astra off and we've found out that his winch is packed up. So we've ordered a brand new one. It's coming tomorrow. So we need to get this unbolted. But we're going to do a bit of street scrapping in the big blue van. Nice weather today. So yeah, I'll be back with you very shortly. Well, just drove up my own front street. Actually, there's a washing machine out in the garden. Now Luke's knocking on for it and some other chairs and stuff. So hopefully this washing machine can go. I don't see why not. I think it's an empty house actually. Better with the sun out. Makes the day go much better. I'll get these doors open, ready for this washing machine to go in. Look at that there, you can see that fender little clear as day. I need to do a bit of stainless there, we need to sort out. Nice tub of paint spilt yesterday, so that's going to be everywhere. So, right, we're going to get this stacked and get this washing machine in. Here he is, Hercules. Full washing machine up.
There you go.
As easy as that.
Hey.
I think the snips in front, Luca. We'll get him in. Did I get him now? Or?
Yeah, I get him now.
Been there for a long time, this bugger, full of grass. Motors on it there, as you can see. That'll be getting knocked off very shortly. We just had a route in this empty house garden next door. There's an old Hoover, some old table. We used to play around here when we were kids. There's the outhouse, Luke. An old table.
Old table and bits. This is one they were that calico boat sent us for.
Yeah.
He said there was some bits of old Hoovers in shed and that stuff.
Old recliner there, you can't take them, but they've got the fair heavy base on them if you can bother stripping them. Right, get this back in van, guys. Ooh.
Well, we've just been in the skip. We have permission to get the stuff out. We've tucked it in because they didn't want us filming on their land, which is fair enough. But they've given us a list. There's a load of wiring here, some old computers. Need to have a good route around these. Get all plugs chopped off. When you're getting your wire, people, make sure you chop plugs off and bits of sockets and stuff like that, because it knocks your price at the final thing. So you want to make sure your wire's nice and clean. You get top price for it. A pump as well, and a router. I don't know what they're making there, but it also hasn't worked. So yeah, we'll have a route through this and I'll show you chopping it all in bits. We're just up at solicitors now. My brother's just dropping some paperwork in for the finalising of the house we bought. So back with you soon. We're down in the yard where we usually pick a little bit of scrap up. These bits and bats again. Little car parts. There's always bits of tools we seem to find. These might go in handy. A bit of oil and that, some of them bits. Probably not, it's rated scrap. Old files, radiator, a bit of aluminium. It's a normal steel. Rightio, and some pumps. We'll get that in the van now. See you soon.
Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do a bit of street scrapping in the big blue Sprinter. I'll loose just stacking it now. We've got a few bits and we pulled a bit of non-ferrous out from yesterday over there. Picked this Peugeot up last night, that's going to the scrapyard later on when the new winter comes. We've also got a Nissan Micra to pick up, and I think we've got a Vauxhall Insignia to pick up as well. Another Vauxhall, typical. So that'll be going later on, but today we're going to try and concentrate on getting this filled up. We've got a few bed frames and a few bits and bats and patterns to pick up as well. Off social media. But yeah, get it stacked up with some better spacing. Transit's going to go for MOT later on today. So, nice crispy morning, jobs are good and let's go and get some money made everyone. An old bed frame here, we've been told to come and collect. It's always in. If you've got to pick up, these are good for greedy boards, these. Bottom of beds. Okay. This actually goes as shearing if you've got loads of this, just clean stuff, like that. You got it, look. No. Yes, if you've got a van full of just clean metal like that, don't just wade in as light iron because it could be classed as shearing that. Right, we'll see what else we can find around here.
We've spotted some bits on back street here. So what we've got. An old bed frame by the looks of it. Over, old Dyson. An old screen. What else is in here? Bits and bats. One that's inside of a motor. Well, that's up. Old Dyson, some lead on that. Bed frames. Back to the big blue. I'll get Dean to chop cord off it before it goes into the back of the van. Are you going to chop cord off that, Dean, before it gets thrown to the front?
Yeah, the farmer just actually rubbers. Just number one brake disc up off the farm, so
That might be a good day.
we'll go and look down there, see what price he wants for it, and hopefully we'll get that. Just get this cord chopped off. Won't be back with you very shortly. A friend of ours who does race removals has got a bit of scrap for us. He said he could take whatever you want out of the trailer, and every time it's full. So we'll launch all this stuff in. I think that might be aluminium, that, Luke. Ali, there's not a lot today, but we usually do get bits of stuff in here, so it all adds up. So we're going to get it loaded up now. Just driving around his local estate up in Burnley, where we used to live years ago. Still got an house actually around the corner what we rent out. Luke's just knocking on for an old baby's bed. See if they're in. If no one's in, we'll leave his number. Yeah, I like doing the estates more than the back streets and stuff, because especially council estates, you get some good stuff off them. Yeah, it's alright. They call this the Burnley Stoops. No one in, we'll call back. Right, we'll see what else we can find. Now Luke's just spotted a dryer. End of the drive, looks like it's been out for a while, just knocking on for that now. Hopefully it should be good to go. Giving the bullet to go. Is it a dryer, Luke? Need to stack it better soon. Getting a bit cloggy. It's in now. We're just in another scrap man round corner, haven't we, Luke? Another scrap lad, so we need to get... They've not been over this side yet. You got that? So we'll best get these streets done before they do them. See what else we can find. Well, Luke's just got a bed frame. Just had a text message off a friend of mine who works for the bins, bin men. Every time he sees scrap on the back street, so anyway, he messages me and he's found a washing machine for us, so I'm going to go see if that's still there, try and beat the rival scrap lad to that. It's about 10 minutes away from where we are. But I'll just help our kid get this bed frame in the back. We'll go and get it, as you can see. A few more bits picked up, baby chairs and stuff like that. It does need a good stacking, which we'll get round to doing that very shortly. All clean metal this. Probably will just go down as a mixed load today because we're not separating it unless we get a load of it. We're just waiting on the phone call back actually from the farmer. He's just gone actually to pick some sheep up. So we're going to call back to look at that heavy metal instead of a load of brake discs and farm scrap, so hopefully we'll get that. So we're back with you very shortly. Some more street scrap. Trampolines, is that it, Luke? Leave that big plastic slide where it is. You see it's getting filled up nicely now.
I'll stack it all again.
Yeah, right. Dog cages.
There you go.
That's that. Move on to the next one.
Welcome back, everybody. We've been on the farm. You can see with the van's nearly enough brimmed. It's just got light iron and mixed steel in it at the moment. We managed to do a deal with the farmer. We managed to buy light iron and some heavy #1 steel. So we're going to go and get rid of the light iron first, then get back for the #1 steel. We couldn't film on the farm, personal reasons, which is fair enough. So we'll let you know how it goes on.
Oh guys, we're at the scrapyard now, just unloading this light iron. Like I said earlier, we couldn't film on the farm for obvious reasons. Piles of cars all stacked up there. I'll just opening the doors up now, getting it unloaded. I reckon there's about 800 kilo in back, and maybe there's about a ton of heavy metal to pick up later on, so I'll get a video of that. So, right, we're going to get this unloaded. Here's what we're chucking out, guys. You can see in the back how we're chucking it all out. Mixed scrap really. So, right, we're back with you shortly.
So that's the van empty now. We've just nicely emptied back of there. Look, bits of heavy left at bottom because we've got a bit more heavy to pick up now. What weight are in there, Dean? 860 kilo, right?
860 124 quid.
Is that what it worked out at? 124 quid. Taking in mind we did buy some of that as well, really, some exercise bikes and stuff at the back. So, how it goes anyway, innit? So we're going to go to this farm again, fill up with heavy, and we'll show you the heavy pile in the back of the van once it's in. Okay, from my side there, I think. It's a quick pit stop before we get back to the farm. We've just got a bit of dinner, grabbed an egg mayo sandwich, some crisp, and a bottle of Coke. We've been reading through your comments on the videos we've been making, and you've been leaving some nice comments. We will try and show people what a genuine cat looks like and an aftermarket, so you know the difference of that. All varies on price. I can't tell you an exact price because the market's up and down all the time, so you can't guarantee on price in catalytic converters. We'll try and make also another video for showing people for non-ferrous and ferrous metals, and like I say, show you things what stick to a magnet and what don't stick to magnets and stuff like that. That's a simpler way of checking things. Show you different kinds of stainless steel, stuff like that. Anything you'd like to add there, Dino?
There's a few people leaving a few negative comments.
Yeah, but
saying stop giving the prices out, but anyone can ring a scrapyard up and ask what you get for a scrap metal. It's not hard.
Yeah, like I say, we do get a few negative comments saying you reckon game for lads, but like you say, there's a lot of people out there struggling as well, and if a person can get a van and get insured properly and the correct licences, it's free for everyone to go and have there's enough for everyone to go and have a do at, really.
Yeah.
So it's not all just for one kind of people, but it's enough for everyone to go around, I'd say, so wouldn't you?
Of course. Yeah.
But like I say, we don't mind the negative comments. You're going to get that with everything we do, but so it goes. But like I say, we'll just keep plodding along and keep making money. That's all we can do, innit?
Oh yeah, and also excuse me.
You're choking on that thing there.
Oh.
Yeah, we noticed on his videos, as Dean were about to say then, about the adverts have gone into. We haven't put the adverts in the videos. They can be a bit of a pain in the arse, really, can't they, sometimes?
Sometimes it can be.
Because like I say, when I flick through YouTube myself, I might flick off videos because of adverts, but we haven't put them in, so if we can control.
YouTube's put them in on their own.
Yeah,
so
YouTube
we're
done
not
that.
very good with computers.
You know, we just run off a GoPro U8 and we, like I say, we don't edit nothing, it just as the day goes by.
We ain't got a clue, if I'm honest with you.
No, we're not
Scrap
like,
lads.
just crap lads, we're not RT lads. Tell you what I wouldn't like to be, I don't like to be up in that, if you can see that in the distance there, that cherry picker with them lads up there. Have a bit of a travel lodge, you wouldn't like to be up there, I tell you that.
Freezing.
It is cold, I wouldn't like to be falling out of it neither. So right, well, when we get the scrap from the farm,
Oh, the winch arrived as well.
Oh, the winch for the truck has arrived, so, and we've actually got a few cars back on the Nissan
Transit Connect.
Transit Connect,
Nissan
Micra,
and an Insignia, but I think that's tomorrow now.
an Insignia, which is tomorrow. So yeah, well, like I say, I'll try and get the winch fitted, and I'll show you a video of me unbolting the old winch and trying to get the new winch fitted and wired up and try and get that wireless all working.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see you when we've got the scrap from the farm. Well, the van's loaded, and it feels like there's a bit of waiting, doesn't it, Dean? I don't know if you can't see it on the GoPro in the back of there, 'cause it's a bit dark, but
A lot of disc brakes.
there's a lot of disc brakes and number one heavy in there. We've just had a good phone call for a Toyota Hilux to go and look at, and we know they're on export, so we're definitely going to go and check that up. I've got myself a bit of a sweat on. Me and Dean putting all that disc and stuff in, but
There was no harm.
there was no harm.
Just thinking of oil now.
Yeah, spilt oil and an old diesel Mondeo engine, there's oil and everything got down my legs and all sorts. Luckily I had gloves on, but it's managed to get through gloves a bit, but new pair of gloves needed now.
I hope we get this bloody Hilux if it's cheap enough.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Burnley now and check this Hilux out. We'll give you a look around it when we're there. Well, I just thought to give you a quick look around the Burnley town centre. A few people might already know this on YouTube.
Shit all.
But this is the old Weavers Triangle area, around that area there. It's an old industrial town. It's the old viaduct here. Like I say, it's just getting a bit run down here. It's old Victorian, old mills coming down now and stuff. Old mill town. It's getting better though. Some good
university there.
new UCLan University and that's turned up and stuff like that. It is making the area better. There's a big new Primark opened over in the distance over there, and some other complexes going up. It's not too bad. But I thought I'd give you a quick look around for people who want to have a look at the scenery around here. I've never seen it around here.
I won't call it scenery around
No,
here.
it's not scenery for us, like, but it might be to somebody. Like I say, we're about 3 miles away from Toyota, Dean, or somewhere along that line.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look through.
Some weight it back.
There's some weight back. I reckon there might be about 1,200–1,300 kilo.
Number one.
Number one heavy as well. Right, that's enough of scenic route now. There's not much more you're going to see out of Burnley. Right, see you soon, guys. Well, we're not going to bother telling you about the Hilux. It was too expensive for us. Wanted a bit too strong money for it, so.
They don't like leaving any wage in for lads, do they, some people?
No, you've got to leave a bit of meat on bone for everybody to make a bit, haven't you? So, anyway, on to the next one now. We'll get back. We're going to have a route. We're going to have a route for this scrap, Dean. I think our Dean's found a cat in this, haven't you?
Yeah, there's a cat in there, yeah.
So, that might be a Brucey bonus.
Yeah.
So, we'll take it to the scrap yard and get it weighed off.
Yeah, get it weighed off.
Yeah, we'll go and get it weighed. Right, we'll let you know how we go down. Well, the big van's empty now. They weren't actually far off what I guessed. They were 1,180 kilo, I guess 1,200. They're good heavy number one steel, brake discs, bottom arms and stuff like that. All good stuff. So now we're on his way back, we're empty. We're going to call it a day today. Been a bit of a busy one today, hasn't it? So yeah, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, ring the little bell if you want to see his videos get uploaded. And I appreciate all the time and effort that you guys are taking to watch our videos. See you for now.